What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is your breakdown of Bull Nakano, the Unstoppable. We have had people literally asking for Bull to come into the game for years, and just always thought, it probably just can't happen, but it did. She's here, and we're going to see just how unstoppable she is. So she's a new generation era powerhouse focused female. So now we went in the span of, a few weeks, a month, from having only Bull's great rival, the technician Alundra Blaze. That was it. That was the only new gen female. Now we've got Asuka as a showboat. We've got Liv as a striker, and we've got Bull as a powerhouse. So we're closing in. We just need an acrobat and a trickster, and we'll have a full set. And to be honest, this was the biggest gap in the game for a while. Now we've got two free tier characters that fill that gap. But is Bull any good? That'll be the question that we'll see. So her trainer ability at 35, which is 6 gold. Immobile gems do 100% more damage. Blue gems start with 2. Blue moves start with 2 more MP. For links, just new generation and no gear currently. Although you never know, there might be. There typically has been with the B tiers, but who knows? We shall see. And just the look of the gear here. Look at this. Like, she is all ready to go to battle in her Empress robe there. I like it. She does look a little weird from the side, like they've puffed out parts of it, but otherwise, really, really cool. So we're going to take a look at a couple of different move sets. The first one is going to be the green, red, red. It's going to be the 7 MP German suplex. It's a green move. Deal damage, choose 7 gems to make into red, and a new kind of reversal. Those are all the rage these days. If the opponent uses a move to fill any of their other moves MP, deal damage, steal the opponent's turn. That is lethal on certain characters. Like, I'm assuming it steals the turn, but they still get their MP, but if they don't, like, she could just literally unstoppable. She could stop a lot of different characters because that's a big one. Then you've got Bull's Angelito, 8 MP red submission. Generate 28 random submission gems and do damage for 3 turns. The remaining submission turn into blast gems. And then the rolling guillotine leg drop, 10 MP red. Deal damage and you get bonus damage for every blast gem. Then do your finisher, deals damage, decent amount, and choose a 6x2 area to swap into green gems, which will blow up pretty much all of those blast gems, theoretically. So, pretty decent start. On the Entourage, post 99 MP, you're going to need George Steele to start loaded with your green, and then Goldberg. I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure here real quick. Oh, it crashed. Crashed my portal by trying to look at Goldberg, but I'm pretty sure Goldberg's the one that does green. If not, then do whichever one does green if you got him, because Molly's black. I'm pretty sure Goldberg's green. Greenberg, as Bobby Heenan used to call him. And looks like we're gonna have to restart here. Hold on. Alright, we're post-crash here. So then you're going to want Sammy for blast gems do 100% more damage. And your zombie Damian Priest for red do 30% and blast gems do 60% more damage. So now we are dealing about 652k bonus damage for every blast gem. They are coming from the sub, so we'll have to see how that goes. Speaking of coming from the sub, I'm not sure the Titan Plate works off a sub, but it should, and they're offering it on the, if you get the 5-star Bull, and get the tours done for her. So I'm assuming it's got to go with her, but either way, just in case, whenever you make 8 or more blast gems, increase the damage of all your gems by 200%. And then the Seal of the Acolyte, whenever you make 6 or more submission gems, increase all your gem damage by 50% for your next turn. So there are other plates. We can't from now on. We can't do anything without saying like, yeah, you should put the Royal Rumble plate on there. Yeah, you should. I mean, that's always going to be a thing now for any character that breaks a lot of gems, but it is what it is. Got 100% strap on her. I do have tier 6 Fury 3s on there to see kind of what she can do on the top end. And because they were already on that strap, I just want to see what it does. But typically, you're going to have Fury 2s on her, give or take, in most cases. All right, so we're going up against Nikki Cross. We're going to, without the 99 MP, we're going to need to make 7 gems red. This is an 8 charge, so you should be able to get straight to it. This is a 10 charge, so with the 2 turns, you'll be ready for it as well. So you go here. You could do a 5 and a 3, if you want to do that game, but you don't really need to. I usually just like to do the top row. And then we're going to go straight into the sub. And the sub's going to hit 28 random gems. It's 3 turn, which I prefer because then they don't break as many gems, at least, hopefully, of yours, because you want as many on the board as possible. Now, our red blast gems are doing 197k per. Plus, we're getting a bonus damage of 652k for everyone that's on the board. And then we're swapping a 6x2 green. So she has 18 million health. We're at 6 silver. So that did 16 million right there. Then we're going to connect to as many of these as we possibly can. I think that'll do the most of it right there. Boom. And that's another 5. So that was 21. So that'd be about 40-ish million, 6 gold. Which for a B tier, that's about where they want them to be, give or take. They typically make the B tiers to hit about 40 million at gold, give or take, depending on how many special things you got for them. So there we go. That's her first moveset. Let's check out something else. The next moveset we're going to look at is mainly just these 2 purple moves. Technically, you have the inverted DDT, which is a 1 MP red. Deal damage, steal 9 purple MP from each of your opponent's moves. I don't personally find move steals like that to be very helpful. It's a lot of mental math, remembering which characters have purple moves in the amount of time that I want to go into it. So I'm just going to basically run it as if we had purple trainers. Because, yeah, you could run it with no trainers, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just going to skip straight to the purple moves. The Springboard Roundhouse is your 7 MP purple. And it's got your deal damage and increase your purple gem damage by 65% for 5 turns, which is a lot. Does not affect bonus damage, but if the opponent's class is Acrobat, first deal damage and then increase your purple gem damage by 194% for 1 turn. So that stacks, boss battle wise. If you can just run the 2 purple moves back to back to back, I don't know how many times you'll get it in there, but every time you do, it stacks quite handily. And if the boss was an Acrobat, man, that would really do something. But then we've got the 7 MP Moonsault. Deal damage, make 39 random gems purple. On your entourage, we're going to have Woods for purple start with 4, Gunther for purple start with 2 more, and do 40% more damage. Jade for purple gems do 30% more damage. And Bret Hart for purple gems do 30% more damage. He would do more if he were 6 gold. So just maxing out that damage. We're not going to put anything here on the plates, although I will run it back with the purple Royal Rumble plate. If you have the purple Royal Rumble plate, I think there's a lot better places than Bull to put it, but that buff does stack. In order to hit an acro, I found her on the tour here, so I'm hoping we're going to be able to see the full damage. But if nothing else, we'll just get to see how much the gems do, basically. Yeah, it's not going to show us. So purple gems doing 395k, and we're going to break 40 of them. So we could figure that math. Hopefully it'll show the damage indicator. If not, we can just mental math it. But come on, show it. Come on, show it. There we go. 22 million. So that'd be 44 million at gold again. So not terrible. Again, right in that 40 million range where you want to see these kind of free tier characters, or at least where they tend to design them, I guess, to be more accurately. All right. Now we're going to put the plate on her. No, thank you. Stay there. Again, if you've got the purple Royal Rumble plate, there's a lot better places, I think, to put it. But we're basically going to blow up the board twice, which means that you will see a pretty decent hit if you're going up against an acrobat. Very specifically, if you're going up against an acrobat. In the 99 MP era, I would run this moveset, but with the make blast gems, and then I would also put the Titan plate on her. So that is a possibility as well. Let's see if this will show us damage now. Functionally, it should be exactly double, but we'll see. We'll see. So that should be a 20-something million hit. That should be a 20-something million hit. Yep, 40 million. So if you were at gold facing an acrobat, she could do 80 million. That is not bad at all for a free tier character. But I want to show you one variation on this. It would only work during the 99 MP era, which is now only month 1, accordingly. But it is what it is. Where you could put out this 6x2 multiplier here. And or you could run the blast plate. So again, this is only going to work during the 99 MP. Or if you have some sort of special bonus, because there's not a purple and green trainer that you could find. Otherwise, if you could do that, then you can run with Hogan and kind of get it done. And then you could, instead of running him, if you're 99 MP, well, let me show you it this way first. Let me show you this way, and then I'll switch over to Sherry and Leo, just so you can see it, just for science. Because, I mean, 80 million is quite a little hit for a free tier powerhouse character. We'll do those ones right there. Doesn't really matter. You're going to blow up the whole board anyway. So we did 39 million at 6 silver. This should, thank you. This should bring us, what? Let's see, 39. So I'm going to guess about 48 is my guess. 48. Got to get that other plate to hit. Boom again. And 60 million. So that'd be 120 million at gold, but that only works during the 99 MP era. So still definitely worth using on there. The other version of this, you could still keep going with adding Sherry. Yeah, but you could also switch over to the blast gem move, because there's this one right here, 3 columns into blast gems, and then run the Titan plate on top of that as well. And, well, let's just see it. Let's just see it, because I don't need to convince you that if you add Sherry and Seth Leonardo, you're going to hit harder, right? That's a given. I think 120 million at gold is good enough to show for a B tier character. Yeah. Pretty insane. Just the month of. Unless you want to use props. You could always use props. All right, so this is going to put down blast gems, and then the blast gems doesn't really matter where they are, because we're going to still blow up the whole board anyway. But the blast gems are going to then buff the Titan plate, which means you're going to do 200% more damage to all color gems, plus your boost, which is just crazy. Yeah, situationally, very situationally, this is good. This is really good. Then we got the other purples going out. Boom, boom, boom. And 52 million. So that's 110 million, give or take, at gold. So, I mean, yeah, in this first month that she's out, you can do some things with her. Obviously, you're very limited by what you get her at. Unless you're getting her at, you pull her 6-star or, high 5-star, you're probably not going to get to that right away. But, the version I did first in this set, with this move set, does work post 99 MP and still hit situationally very, very hard. So, one more move set to take a look at, and then we'll do a little wrap-up. All right, the last move set we're going to run on her is Triple Green. It's interesting. It's a very interesting setup for a free tier character. You get the Rope Hung DDT, deal damage, choose 3 columns to make into blast gems. Then you've got the Thunder Fire Bomb, 7 MP green, deal damage, make a 6x2 into multi-gems. Then you've got the German Suplex, deal damage, choose 7 to make into red, and again, it's your reversal move. So if they increase, use a move to charge another move, you hit them. We're going to use George Steele and Goldberg again to get started loaded turn 1. Again, during the 99 MP era, I would use multi-gem, like Matt or Sherry or whoever you've got to buff those multi-gems. Going to do Sammy for blast gems, do 100% more damage. And then Brett's mostly here for the multiply gems, do 60%. Zombie Chelsea might be the right move here instead, just because it's green and multi. But either way, I'm just trying to really get that 60%. And then we've got the Blast Plate, the Heroic Titan's Crest. Same thing as before, increase your all gem damage by 200%. And then the Jade Plate, whenever you make 10 or more multi-gems, increase your green gem damage by 100% for 1 turn. So we've got a lot of various sources, so to speak, of damage coming all at once. They're all 7 MPs, so they're all starting loaded at the same time here. So let's make our 6 area by 2 area of multi-gems. Actually, we're going to lay down, this is why I have them in this order. We're going to lay these down first. And you got to be sneaky with this because, let's see, because yeah, it's a 6x2. So no matter what, you're going to cover some of this up. So we'll do something like this. Let's see what we got. This is actually probably wrong. I would be very inclined to say I did it wrong. Yeah, I did. But that's okay. So we'll blow up these. We'll blow up these. Let's see here. We got a lot of options here. That's going that way. Go 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Boom. Gets most everything on the board there. That was about 12 million. So, trying to think how I would run it differently. About the only other way would be to just set up the multis first and then put the blast over the top of them, because then you're guaranteed to hit everything the blast touches. But no matter what, you're overriding one of the gem types. So, I was like, she is new generation. What are you talking about? Oh, never mind. Let's run it the same here and just go from there. But really, that middle move set, situationally, of course, against an acrobat, is really the way to go. But let's do this. It would have been nice if these, instead of being columns, would have been rows. Just would have been so nice. But it is what it is. All right, I'll do something like that. That overwrites some of those guys, but we get all of our blast gems this way. And then you just got to go like this, and we'll break everything. Then we'll make these guys red. Make those guys red and go from there. Boom. Now you blow up the whole board. That time it was about the same. It was about the same. It was about 11 million. So you'd only be about 22 million. Of course, again, you could very easily add Sherry. You can add Seth Leonardo and take it from there as well. But yeah, that's Bull. Let me know what you think on her. I'm I like her. I mean, for a free tier character, she's very good. The purple moveset, I really like. I really, really like. And during the 99 MP, setting that up with the multi-gems or the blast gems is going to be pretty spicy. It is just versus an acrobat, though. So when we don't go up Come on. When we don't go up against an acrobat, which I'll simulate here for you, you're not going to hit as hard. So we're going to need the purple starting loaded. So luckily I should be able to go to previous and go here, go here, go here, and then keep Brett. Okay, so this was the moveset that I liked the best, but I liked it against an acrobat. So that would be in feud. I would use her in feud and put her up against any acrobats because you're likely to get them. And the board didn't load. We're having Yep, I noticed there's a server error. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I very much noticed that. Ay. All right, let's go in. Yes, I know her health is low. I don't care. We just want to see the damage. All right, now everything loaded. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put the multis down anyway. And then we're going to see what this would do not against an acrobat. Because, you're taking away a substantial buff. You've got the Jade plate on there. Obviously, I don't have the Purple Royal Rumble plate, so I can throw that on to see it. But yeah, 18 million. So right back to 40. So one way or another, she's doing 40, but at gold. But situationally, she can hit up to 120, which is pretty impressive for a free tier character. So yeah, I think that's my favorite moveset. That's probably what I'll recommend. If you can get her to that moveset. And I like her. I really like her. I think for a free tier powerhouse female, she's pretty fun. She's got a lot of variety. Not super high move charge for being what she is. 7 MP on a lot of them. That's pretty darn good for a B tier again. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and then send this to your friend or faction mate who's going, hey, how do I use that new Bull Nakano? Here's how. See you on the next one, friends. Bye.
Uh-huh.